The Fire This Time.
The troops are massed in the gasoline loading area of a Richfield station. They are about ready to deploy and sweep this area.
5 days in August. Los Angeles, summer, 1965.
And sweep south to Slauson as the southern boundary. On the east, the area
Approximately 7 o'clock in the evening, we were given a mission to report to the Watts area and secure the area and relieve police for duty. We are equipped in this battalion with the M1 rifle, and certain staff officers are equipped with pistols. We did not at any time use our automatic weapons, such as machine guns and automatic rifles. We strictly adhered to the use of the M1 and the pistol.
The troops are massed in the gasoline loading area of a Richfield station. They are about ready to deploy and sweep this area in an area which will begin here at Santa Barbara and sweep south to Slauson as the southern boundary. On the east, the area they will sweep is bounded by...
Riot at a glance. L.A. Times, Monday morning, August 16. Dead 31, treated in hospital 784, fire damage 100 million to 175 million, on duty 15,000 guardsmen and 1,000 police, cost of policing $250,000 a day, arrested 2,490.
We recognize that all teenagers have a need to blow off steam, to stretch, to challenge. Newport Beach, they do. But yet, it's different when the Negro expresses it. All of the hostility. I'm not condoning it, but I am just thinking of the expectations for the Negro.
What happened in Watts in the 5 days of August 1965? As long ago as 1961, and as recently as a few days before the insurrection, a handful of people said things were so oppressive, people so shattered, that the worst could happen. But the consensus, official and citizen alike, was not so, not in Los Angeles. What happened in Watts?
It was at that time, 7:45 p.m. Wednesday, when California Highway Patrolman Lee Minicus tried to arrest a 21-year-old Negro, Marquette Fry, on drunken driving charges. A crowd began to gather then and grew to 200 persons, nearly all yelling threats and some throwing rocks. At 8:20 p.m., Minicus and his backup officer, his partner Bob Lewis, called for assistance. Minicus tried to put Fry into the patrol car, and Fry's mother, Mrs. Rena Fry, jumped on his back. Additional officers arrived, held off the crowd at gunpoint, and the Frys were driven away in a patrol car. The crowd moved on down the street. At 10:15 p.m., several hundred Negroes poured into an intersection, began stoning passenger cars and breaking store windows. At 11 p.m., police sealed off an 8-block area around 116th Street and Avalon Boulevard near where the Frys were arrested.
If you look at the TV and the radio coverage, if you look at the newspaper coverage of this event, the entire press coverage, with almost no exception, is white. Here we're talking on TV where we look at face after face after face covering this Negro revolt, and there isn't a Negro face discussing it. We get this all filtered through white minds, white thinking, white experience, white relationships, and let's face the most important fact, white fears. White fears of the Negro, of what the Negro will do, of where the Negro will move, and of course, always in the back of everybody's mind, would you like one to marry your daughter? And let's not forget this.
I wasn't supposed to see it, but I watched it last night. I watched he was either Mexican or Japanese boy, be beaten and handcuffed and kicked after he was handcuffed and face down on the ground. I screamed. My neighbors ran out. The bayonet said, "Get back in the house. Do you want to join in?" My son said to me, "You see, Mama?" And without another word, how do I explain this to young children? This is the problem of the mother of teenagers. How do you explain this?
People are saying that law and order has broken down, but law and order had been broken down for a long time. The police in Watts continually and perpetually for the last 15 years themselves violated law and order by illegal arrests, by frivolous arrests, by entering without warrants, by kicking in doors, by frisking people for any whim, by their arrogant behavior, by verbal abuse. And if these police did not show the example of law enforcement, how can it be expected that youngsters and Watts themselves can come up to respect law and order?
How come they can't do us like they do the whites? Huh? How come they can't do us like they do the whites?
It's not only the police department, man. It's every other police department.
It's the police department.